back on stream. You guys are hilarious. What's up? Took that short. You did, eh? I told you, be disciplined. Wait for your model. You're the goat. Thanks. Let's see what kind of shenanigans we can bring in here. So now I have to be quiet. I see a breaker here in the 1 minute. Looking pretty good. I'd rather wait until opening bell, but got my target acquired here. We're on that down close candle here now, and there's that fair value gap there that we could have wanted to seek. Let's sit here like good little traders and wait. So you took that short, that means you're done for the day, right? Or you still got your runner activated? Nice. Nice, attaboy. Ooh, Hex is up 13% today. That's pretty cool. P-die is under 2 pennies, if anybody is interested. It's likely going to hit $1. I don't like that double bottom. I mean, I like it, but if I was looking for a long here, I would not appreciate that there. I see, because we did our draw just before opening bell, it gets a little sketchy on. See, this is where people would have issues in determining if they would want to take a trade right now, because the draw was before opening bell and there was no news driver here to get for this to ignite. So it becomes a little weird, but you just gotta be very solid with your analysis. So I would like to see that grabbed. I'm not sure when, but insider trading. Yep. What is the ticker and where do you buy? Oh, it's on Pulse Chain. So go to gopulse.com. GOPULSE. GoPulse. Here, I'll put the link in here. There. That's cool. Just railroading. So this little guy here, I would want to see that hold support here if it's going to continue up. I am not able to buy Pulse. Why not? Dumped crypto hard at the same time. Yeah, Bitcoin's probably going to pull back a bit. So right here, I'm looking at what this candle wants to do. Does it want to drill through this up close candle. We're on our price point here. This is where we'd want to see the model materializing. Kind of a weird scenario here. So that target was acquired. Dikember started with Pro Max Trader model. Yeah, waiting for a shift. I'm waiting for Matilda. That's it. That's all I'm gonna be playing, bro. I just want Matilda. That's it. So 25 seconds. I'd like to see this candle up in here on a closing basis. Yeah, so the Tim Hortons thing was alright. Wasn't the worst, but holy, that candle snapped out. That was hilarious. We got a new opening range gap to the downside so far. And now we wait. Oh, good morning again, love learning. Ryan Grant, what is Matilda? Well, son, pull up a chair. Let me tell you about the birds and the bees. It's an order block we dubbed Matilda. Badger, I want Pete. Do it. Do it. It's under 2 cents. It's a steal right now. Fair value is probably like 15 cents. If it's going to $1, I mean, it's a no bueno or no brainer. Captain Edge is getting excited to use the Pulse app. It's not really an app. It's just like it saves it as a app on your phone, but it's just the website. Hey, you're welcome, Ryan. Man, British pound looks like it's gonna rip. But the dollar would have to dump for that. And I don't see that happening. Gold is being a freak show. Like, it's not moving or doing anything. It's just ranging out. It's annoying. Bitcoin just did a savage little dip there. Depending on what happens in 2 minutes, I might be looking for a long on Bitcoin. For one shot, one kill. Holy Hannah. I was paying attention to Bitcoin, didn't see that snap down. Typically, look at that 1 minute and we're in that orange box. We don't really typically hang around in a balanced range for too long. I like that 15-minute candle is a down close now, though. you can do that. Pulse from Max, yeah. We need to have Pulse to make transactions, yeah. Yeah, you should get some free Pulse when you first go there. Oh, I don't know, Alex. I typically don't like taking trades at equilibrium of the dealer's range because it can go both ways, legit. When you first go into Pulse and I think you do something and they give you, just go to Crypto Coffee on YouTube. He'll set you up. Just go to How to Buy Pulse. So here we go, opening bell. And it's being a freak show. It's kind of what we need. Now if it hits that fair value gap, I'm in. Oh yeah, I'm not turtle souping, right? 15 minutes, that's it. Boop. And let's see what happens from here. Does it want to accelerate to the downside or does it want to snap back up? Ooh. In order for that to be high probability, there needs to be a fair value gap there. And that is not a fair value gap. Geez, that looks fun, huh? And does it have the willingness to want to accelerate into that yellow box? That's what I'm looking for. And this freaking candlestick, how thin it is, I typically wouldn't be very confident in that. It's being rude. Now that right there would be my one setup for life. Right there. Does it want to bang today? See these highs right in here? No wick on them. Very flat and even. If it gets up there, I want to see it start accelerating. Launch for the yellow box. Harder. Way harder. Just snap out. Slap them all silly. Bam. Got him. Now, if I was taking the one setup for life, that thing would have been an absolute banger. But that's not the model I want to stick to. It's the 15-minute Tilly. That's all I want to play. Bitcoin making another drop here, which is good. It's good. We're almost at my zone of interest here. That's nice. So we need a close above in 22 seconds right here on the top right. Close above the midway point. That would show us strength. Three, two, one, burn. It doesn't mean it's over yet. It's just not super strong yet. So we'll take this volume imbalance with the fair value gap, and that will be our unicorn. Unicorn. Oh yeah, pink. It's pink unicorn. And hit my target, please. Oh, come on. Come on, bro. Trust me, bro. Good morning, Brett James. 15-second Matilda boss today. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She's so good looking. What is a unicorn? A unicorn is where you have a PD array in another PD array. What is a PD array? It's a premium and discount array. I didn't name them. Okay, don't shoot the messenger. Unicorn. So, if we were looking for price to want to get up into my little red zone up here, my little red target, we would want to see this hold and not break. Don't even reprice a single tick past that midway point. You can actually little breaker. That's it. That's all you get. No. Uh-oh. Okay, so we got 1 minute and 43 seconds for this 5-minute cycle to complete. And we just want to see order flow engaged here. That's it. Bam. And then the next down close candle, we'll want to see flipped. This is public stream. Everybody can join. We'll still do a session this afternoon. Good morning, Jason. How's it going, bro? Yeah, the Judas happened. The one setup for life, nailed it. I mean, it was in the 15-second. It didn't really happen in the 1 minute, did it? Your lower time frames are, if your lower time frames are showing you precision and order flow, kind of like the 15-second is now, you can tell it's going to run because all these candles are full of liquidity. Like, they're not choppy and, gross looking like an altcoin like the other, like last week when 8 in the morning, candles look like a friggin' altcoin. It was just brutal. Watch it. It's just going to pretend it's not going to run up there, and then it's going to snap them. Oh, look at that short stop. Boom. Look at that. It took it before it even made the candle. Sorcery. Alright. Bang. Target acquired. And that was from this morning, so it looks like it might want to accelerate up in there. So we've got a strong close back up above the 15-minute inversion fair value gap. So we could see this as support if it wants to continue up. And if it makes a down close candle, it's fine. Okay, let it wiggle. Don't be freaking panicking if you're in a trade because price is coming against you for the moment. You've got to let it trend. Okay? So one of the biggest things people are bugging out on is the trend. Things go up and then they come down, but you want it to go up more than it comes down. I know it could be so painful waiting for your 15-minute to do your thing. And if this 15-minute candle closes above this one, that's our gap risk. And it's going to be very, very difficult as a beginner to get in sync with the rest of the move if it's going to continue. Where would you want the entry be for the potential 15-minute tilly? Right on top of the order block. Look at the bottom left corner, the 5-minute, where that green line is. Right there. That's where I'd love it to be. Were you here for yesterday's session, Harold? Okay, cool. Cool, I had you in mind while I was job owning. And we've got like a 2-second delay. It's awesome. Are these all the same? Yeah. Correct. It's all NASDAQ. We trade the NASDAQ because it's rigged and it's very controlled. We call this the gentleman's market. Oh, Bitcoin. Oh my goodness, Bitcoin. Block coins, bit chains. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna miss it. Oh, I did the thing already. Gall. Turtle soup version. Dang it. You guys are distracting me. Gall. No, I'm just kidding. So the fact that we're not getting that perfect price action model and profile It's just showing kind of lameness now. We've got half an hour for Price to show us that it's got a willingness to want to actually get its butt going. And we've got 15 minutes until our Fed folder. So what I'm looking at is the draw on liquidity happened. Targets 1 and 2 acquired. At the time we want to see it, 8:30 to 9:30. Then when the opening bell came, it finished the job, right? There's your Judas, 9:30. Closed above the midway point there. That's beautiful. And then so for 10 a.m. news driver, we're going to want to see that news driver punch Price into our pool of liquidity here. So we didn't get a close above the midway point. So our reversal model that we would like to play isn't intact. Now my turtle soup call is in profit. If I would have turtle soup there, I would have made it big. But I don't want to play that model. Okay. It's a good model, but I just don't want to dedicate my 2025 career to it. It's going to be the 15-minute only, and there's a reason for it. So I would just say, let it go. Now, yesterday I was doing kind of a little expose on, and I was trying to find a beautiful example. Now, Brett James, this one's for you, buddy. Right? You were wondering about order blocks and which one to take. Now, I know that this one is the closest one to the impulse downward, but this one has all the volume. So you've got your low, higher high, lower low. This is what I would consider to be the breaker. Okay, and also you'd be using the consecutive candles. So if you had 2 more white ones here and they were just skimpy like these, we would still be using these. Okay. Brain activate. Where were we? News driver. 10 a.m. Punch it up into here. Oh, right. Because we didn't get the close above. We did above this. I don't consider this. So just tweaking your brain just a little bit. Okay, I know you'd be like, okay, well, that is a close above a down close candle, and I get it. It is. But that's not the one we're looking for. We want the really gorgeous looking ones. The ones that go, oh, yeah. Hit me, baby, one more time. The Britney Spears of Matilda's here. 2000 Britney Spears, not 2024 Britney Spears. And this is what I was mentioning in the SUV live stream this morning was I'm not antsy. I'm not too excited. I'm not forcing it. It's not perfect. You could be like, okay, well, I'm just going to take a shot at this just because it's following the rules, right? But don't do that. Let it be perfect. It didn't close above, so we're just going to let it go. And some of you be like, but Master Fren, I want to be in a trade. It's not our goal to be in every single thing that even looks like a setup. That's not our goal. Our goal is to be very precise and specific about what we're after. And so far, we just don't have that. But in this breaker here, we could find the most beautiful Matilda in here in the 15-minute time frame. And that beauty would be instructions given to the candlesticks, the algorithm, showing us, okay, we're ready now. Okay, so that example yesterday, I was trying to find one. See how this one's not perfect, right? But if it comes up here, comes back down into here, it makes a Matilda. And if that's perfect, that's high probability. So it's just a matter of fighting boredom and being more patient. That's all it is. My trading view chart seemed to be delayed. Any way to fix this? Yes. Yeah, you're going to have to go into your little dude up in the top left here, click on profile and building, and right here. And then go to your thing, go to accounts and billing, and then get the one that says CME included. It's like $7. It's not huge. It's real time data, but it has to say CME included. Okay, and that's that. You're welcome. So we're in our macro now. 10 minutes till the news driver. So the game that I'm playing in my mind right now is, do we run out this pool of liquidity before the news driver, or does it wait for it? And then want to run out that high there. Right there. I'm new here, so do you only show trade NASDAQ in your video teachings? Yeah, like, I'll do live trades with you guys, either demo or eval or my live account. Basically, like, what I'm doing with you guys here publicly is basically the light version of what I do in my behind my paywall, basically, if you want to be real about it. But yeah, I do. I don't want you guys using me as a signal. I want you guys to be able to do this for yourself. What's up, Alex? Yeah, I had to. Everything was looking so cool when I got back, so I was just like, okay, let's go. But I teach you how to do this so that you can do this. Listen to Jay Soul. He's been with me for a year. He's worth every penny. Yeah, well, I'm not charging $10,000 and $100,000 for 6 months and an IQ test. I had this new student, I think it was Poodles. He's like, you only charge $800 for this? It's like, yeah. Not here for a signal. Definitely want to learn how this goes. I found you from the lifer. Amen, bro. Yeah, Sam's my brother. My American hero brother. Well, worth every minute. Word up. Someone on X says Bitcoin dropped to low 70s in Korea. Oh, that's cool. Maybe in Korean dollar, I don't know. Yeah, word up. Thanks, J Soul. Yeah, Kane. Well, it really just depends on you, man. What you want to do, right? Like, I know what I do is kind of hocus pocus, and it takes a while to learn this stuff. But yeah, if you're down with it, if this is something you want to do, you want to be trained to be a day trader in a boot camp style setting, yeah, hit me up on the DM in Discord. Nice, I canceled that limit order due to the 15-second money printer. Nice. Your BTC running wild. It is, man. I missed my dip. I'm pissed off. Choked. I seen it coming 6 miles away and I missed it. I'll watch yesterday's again. Yes, sir. Yeah, do it up. It's the psychology of getting a big fat payout. And entitlement, basically. It's new levels, new devils, my brother. But you'll beat it. So I like the idea. I like what it's doing right now. It's generating the idea that it's resistant. So you've got this SR flip. This is the trust me bro SR flip here. Everybody's going to be going, oh, that's a bearish retest of blah 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 of my rabbit crab horseshoe bat pattern. It's a bearish retest. We're going to go short. That's what they're saying. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we're gonna railroad them. Wha-bam. Yeah, I woke up late. Didn't have enough time to get my mind right. I went to bed at like 9:30 last night. Well, I was in bed at 8:30. Anybody interested in ETH? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. If that thing snaps up here, that'd be just too perfect. See how it's being kind of lame and limp for the news driver? Or just before the news driver, I should say. What about ETH? It looks like it's gonna flip out. I'm expecting like a 40% flash pump. Both your friend saw me and myself waiting for the freak show to begin. You guys have no idea what's coming. If you're new to crypto, holy shnikey. It's gonna be a wild ride. Everybody's like, oh yeah, when the bull run comes, it's gonna be so easy to make money. Yeah, it is. Let's see how easy it is for you to keep that money. You'll sell too early. It'll keep running. Then you'll put on leverage. This is how much I should be up. And then you start panicking because you just couldn't hold for that 100x after you 2x'd. If you can't hold for 100x, you're not going to hold for 1000x. Right out of Crypto Lifer's mouth. We got our stuff locked in a safety deposit box 2 hours away. We cannot get to it unless we go for an annoying drive. It's awesome. Lunic too, yeah. Oh, is it flipping out? Oh my goodness. I got a million Lunic just because it is too. Oh my gosh, did I double up? Jesse, I think I doubled up. People be like, Lunic's a scam. Yeah, I get it. That's why they're going to pump it and twist the knife, okay? Because it's a scam. If you don't have a million Lunic, it's $138, or it's 130, 40, 50 USD. It's like it can go up to $100 a coin just because they're butt noses. So I can risk 200 to make a million, or 100 million, or just something stupid, right? If Lunic goes to $1, you guys, this is gonna be so funny. Not like, Jerry Seinfeld funny, but like, people wiping out on their bike and bagging themselves kind of funny. And I only say that because crypto is just such, like, the people who are behind specific stuff. You really think Do Kwon is really in charge of that stuff? You don't think he has a handler like all the other dorks? Probably. Just like Sam Bankman-Fried, you think that guy was in charge of FTX? You think junkies are in charge of freaking big businesses? No. No, and I can't get into the specifics, but if you know, you know. I'll buy a full Louis V leather suit for jokes, just like Richard Edward. Bought myself a lottery ticket. Exactly, that's what it is. It's a freaking lotto ticket. An expensive one, but with way higher payout. I'm wondering what to throw 5K into. Well, Hex, dude. Hex is like in the discount of the discounts of the discounts, bro. You could throw like $2,000 into Hex and be good. And what else? Pulse, like anything in the Pulse chain ecosystem right now is flipping out of control. Here we go. Let's do the Care Bear countdown. Jesse, there's your Model 2A. Boop. Did you go long yet? Or were you just chilling? Oh no, Lunik is just you buy and forget about it. And if it rips in 20 years, then you're good, right? Who knows if it'll rip this cycle, maybe the next one. Maybe it'll just peekaboo in the next bear market. Who the hell knows? Maybe it goes to zero. It's already at zero. Ooh, 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 ooh. I like that. I like that. It started making wicks on that candle before the body ever reached it. I like when it does that. It's about to pounce. So we've got this fair value gap down here. Now if this candle would have cleaned that, I would consider this to be a breakaway gap. So in other words, if this was a balanced range and not an inversion fair value gap, I would label that a breakaway gap, but I'm not sure. Might or might not be. And we just hit that little fair value gap here. Where was that from? Oh, the 5 minute right there. So we're looking for that to get flipped here. We make a higher high, our breaker is confirmed, and we're activated. What's up, Timmy? Hey, bro. I was long, I'm already out. Nice. Amen, buddy. I got in on the pink fair value gap after the dip. Ooh. Unicorn. I want you to notice, JSOL, that unicorn breaker, top right, and then look at the bottom left. Order block. Gorgeous, isn't it? And now does it have a willingness to rush up to targets? You know it's going there. Like, you know it is. It's not even like, it's like, don't tell yourself where price is going. Price is going to that red line, and it's going there. Guaranteed, or your money back. Within the next 2 seconds. No, I'm just kidding. But like, you can tell it's going to go there. You can see it's generating the idea of resistance. You see, people can't let go of the selling pressure logic. This is where people are screwing it up for themselves because they think buying and selling pressure is a thing. It's not, or I wouldn't be able to do this every freaking day. Call out every candlestick being printed ever. It's beautiful. It's freaking beautiful. Like, I don't know anything more beautiful than, well, maybe a birth of a new baby is kind of beautiful. But when it's this perfect, you're like, man, I was told this didn't exist. Some of you are like, oh, there's a selling pressure, it's kicking in. Okay, short, I dare you. I dare you, short it. It'd be so funny if it just turned around right here and dumped in my face. Boom, boom, boom. I need that 5 minute candle to close above the midway point of our breaker here. That would be annoying if it came down in here. Why is that brown? You picked brown. did that? It's Jesse. "15 seconds. I know it was looking pretty doomy there for a minute, eh? And then it was like, just kidding. When it does what it's supposed to do, I know, right? I know you guys have seen when it's really, really difficult to call out price action because it's just not ready to do anything. The whole power in what we do here comes from price actually moving. Like, it's even just thinking about it makes me annoyed when it doesn't move and you can clearly see where it wants to go, and then of course later it does it. So annoying. But yeah. Look at it generating the idea of resistance, just piling up the shorts. It's so funny. It's so funny because I used to be that. I used to do it and I'd be like, yes, that's resistance short right now. Stop loss above the high. Targeting the low. Bam, wrecked. Oh, why? The books told me it was resistance. Boop. Target acquired. No model. No model. Sorry, guys. That's just the way it is. No model. No play. God bless you guys. Thank you all for joining, and we'll see you very soon.